What's up, friends and family? You're about to watch a short film on my 2017 elk hunt. I've got my bag of kettle corn ready. I'm going to relive the experience with you. Enjoy the hunt. I was so excited to draw an elk tag again this year, especially since last year I didn't harvest an elk, though my consolation prize was bringing home a huge black bear, which helped ease the pain of not killing a bull. But this year's tag gives me a chance to redeem myself. I couldn't wait to get started, so I began doing everything I could that would increase my chances of success, such as scouting the area, spending time at the range, and physically training for the demands an elk hunt puts on the body. But as you will see, no amount of training can help you cope with what happens at the end of this hunt. Watch and see. Well, it's October 12th, 2 days until my hunt, and I have loaded up everything. As you can see, my truck is packed. Got my deep freeze in here. Put all my elk meat in once we harvest. Ice chest, pack, four-wheeler. So more than prepared for a 5-day hunt. Hopefully we'll get blessed with getting something one of the first few days. But really excited. We're going to hit the road. We got about a 5.5 hour journey. So we're going to get on it. Morning. Well, it's the morning before my hunt, finishing up my scouting trip. Learned some good information. Walked out to where we thought the bulls would be, and sure enough, they were bugling. Heard at least 2 bulls, and then I walked a little further to the west to check out this tank, see if they had a water supply there, and yeah, it was full of water. However, saw a couple other hunters there scouting out that tank. They were sitting on the edge, so might have a little hunting pressure this week, but hopefully nothing that we can't deal with. So I'm gonna head back to the ATV and get some lunch. Well, I arrived last night after dark. It's about 9 o'clock, so I beat the other 2 guys here. They're supposed to arrive tomorrow evening, but I went ahead and set up camp at night. Just wanted to show you what we got. We got a big tent here. Sleep Matt and Ryan and I. Ryan doesn't sleep in his own tent. Got our cooking necessities here. Nice Coleman propane stove. We got our water sink set up. Extra room on the table. Campfire right here. Great panoramic view in all directions here. We're sitting on a hill. This is the best view right here. So yeah, camp set up, ready to go. I'm just waiting on the guys. I'm going to go do a little scouting tonight, right before dark, to see if I hear anything else and spot any elk in another place. And then tomorrow, the big day begins. Ryan's first shed of this trip. He's on the board.
Muy grande.
Yes. Yeah.
Shed 2 of the trip.
Yeah, he's dialed in for the sheds.
They're everywhere.
Well, into morning, afternoon hunting trip. It was pretty exciting. We got into the bulls. They're bugling. One of them, we assume, was a herd bull, chuckling, and just a really deep, raspy bugle. And he had a couple satellite bulls around him. Got within probably about 100 yards, but we never could see him. It was just some really dense brush. And then the wind changed, and they moved out, and we couldn't keep up with them. So we're gonna talk about what to do this evening. And then tomorrow morning, hopefully, if we don't get one this evening, we'll be out here first thing early in the morning and get another opportunity. Oreos.
All right, Shane, Ryan, what are we eating, boys?
Beer and Oreos.
Beer and Oreos. All right, what we got?
Weenies we could find.
Oh, the finest of weenies.
The finest.
The little
We're doing
mashed taters.
backwards mashed potato cook. Who would have thought you had the water last? Never know.
Yeah, we're gonna be eating lunch good tonight.
Day 2, morning. We had an awesome morning one. Got into a lot of bulls bugling. Thought we heard a big one. Well, we assume it was a big one. We did hear it. We just didn't see it. So we're gonna try to go in, and if the wind cooperates, then hopefully get a nice big one today. It is a little breezy, would you say?
I would. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Hunt update number 2, day 2, a little after 9 probably. The elk have shut up again, not a peep. It's getting pretty sad. Got out here bright and early, ready. All right, hunt update, day 2. We just lost one. Ryan had to bail, go back home for some wedding stuff. So down to 2 hunters here.
It only takes one, but we got 2.
That's right. We got one more than we need, so we're prepared. Working on our tan here out in the afternoon sun before our evening hunt. I'll figure out something to do here in the evening before the morning. Well, we're not putting many eggs in the evening hunt, but you never know. We got a hoochie, so that's all you need. Thought you were. Matthew's a little crazy. Trying to. Oh, you're just getting a reference. Thought you were gonna pick up that nasty thing. This is what we find on our evening hunts in the mountains. Big spiders. Oh, nasty. It's getting ready to bite you. An update, day 2 evening hunt. Came to a place Matt went for his archery hunt, saw some bulls during his archery hunt. Did not see bulls during my hunt in the evening. Still haven't seen bulls or heard bulls in the evening. But found a nice shed. Got another one on the ground. Is that coos or what is that? Whatever it is, it's tiny. Ryan would like it because it's small. Hunt update, evening 2. Oh, again, walking out, still no bull elk, but shed number 3 for me tonight.
Last year's too. Nice.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm gonna go in and get it. Well, looks like a could be a 2-year-old here, maybe 3. It's been sitting in the shade, but nice big elky. Need to find one that's still on the head.
Well, is this last?
Shane has shot at this bull twice now, and he's still just chilling. 380 yards. See what he does. Alright. I just took 3 shots at a bull from 380, and I missed all 3, but we stalked him again. Matt called him in within 15 yards maybe. 20 max. We stuck him. He fell down and he's up. We're waiting for him to fall down so we can go track the blood. So, yeah, bull possibly down. Here's the blood trail. First blood splatter right here.
He deserves at least that first call, you know.
And here's Matthew, my caller here. Our buddy Ryan had to leave the day before. Take a shot. Okay, it's been a little over an hour since we first hit the bull muzzleloader, and we found the blood trail, but we've been taking our time, seeing if he'll bleed out. We did hear spook him a little bit, so he went further down the canyon. So
But you'll help us for the
yeah.
pack out. So.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be closer to where we have to go. We're just still a long way away. How many miles away are we?
A long ways.
Long way. So we're going to start slowly proceeding down the blood trail real quietly to see if we can locate him.
We're tracking the bull.
Hunt update. It's, I don't even know, probably almost 5. I shot a bull. Matt called it within 35 yards. Hit it square, knocked it over with a muzzle loader, and it got up and ran away. Tracked it for 7 hours, blood trail. Not a huge blood trail, but small drops and up and down a ridge, and then it went cold. So, sad walk of shame back home. We're gonna come out tomorrow and continue looking for it, but it doesn't look good. But consolation prize, there's a nice big shed right here, but I'd much rather have the bull I shot. Well, day 4 of the hunt. Matt and I are out here trying to search for the body. We're gonna get back on that blood trail and see if we can find any more splatter. But on the way out there, we're just looking around, see if we get lucky and come across the body lane somewhere. So, we're praying that we find it today. Find it soon, might be able to salvage some meat. Well, after a couple more hours of looking, a little tiny blood splatter, Matt found one tiny speck on a rock. We're still not 100% sure it was blood, but searched all around it, everywhere else, and nothing. So he must have clotted up or really eluded us. So we strapped on our packs, and now we are just hiking and hoping we randomly come up to him or find another blood trail. Low percentage, but it's better than doing nothing. So I'd have to face the reality that my elk tag this year has been punched and I don't get to bring an elk back. Pretty sad. Well, just finished the second day of searching for my elk that I shot. Shot him with a muzzle loader. Ranged him at 35, hit him, knocked him over. My buddy said he fell down, started jumping up and down. We got him. I couldn't see anything because of the smoke. As soon as the smoke cleared, we both looked over there, and he jumped up, sprinted off, never to be seen again. We waited a while, thinking I got him good enough to knock him down. Tracked the blood trail. It wasn't a big one, a few drops here or there, but we were able to track it probably about a mile. First sign of blood looked like it had bubbles in it, so we thought, oh, you could maybe got him in the lung. Can't go very far. Then the drops started getting smaller and smaller, and tracked him down a big ridge, across a creek, and then, believe it or not, he went up a huge ridge. And then that's when we lost it. Nearly up on top of the ridge there, and all we saw were small little rice-sized pieces of blood, and then didn't see anything at all. So came out the next day to search. Spent most of the day searching. Nothing. Continued to try to look for the blood trail. Eventually had to veer from that path and just start walking around, checking ravines and everything. But nada. So that's the end of my 2017 elk season. I'm going to have to punch my tag, even though there's a couple days left, and go home. Bittersweet ending. Saw him, called him in. He was bugling. Was ready to fight, and they got him in close, especially after, that was a miracle after missing him a few times at 380. Brought him back in, but those tough creatures. And he's gone out there somewhere, so I can only hope that maybe my sights were off and I just grazed him and he's still alive, but who knows. So that's the end. Till next year.